we have this drone right here, and this is the E99 drone. It's a very light drone. It's been working fine. We have all the arms right here, and this is the remote controller. So the remote controller also works nice, and then we can also have our phone holder right here. We can pull out this to hold our phone, because this drone has got a camera right here, and then it's got a down-facing camera too. But the problem is it's been working fine up until now, because when I power the remote controller, you can see the light is green, so the remote controller is nice and working, and the drone is supposed to power on by me clicking this button here. And you see, when I click the button, nothing happens. It doesn't work. It used to work, but now it stopped working. So now we're just going to investigate to see what the problem is. First, I'm going to flip it over to take out the battery. So this is a removable battery, right? It's a removable battery. So I'll take the battery out, and this has got a nice USB port right there to charge the battery. And then this battery is a 3.7 DC battery. However, when I shake it, the cell inside is a bit wobbly. So I'm suspecting this battery might have gone bad, because even though I connect a charger here, we're supposed to see a nice red light from this hole here, but nothing happens. Right, so when I connect the charging cable right here, see, from the hole, we're supposed to see a nice red light to indicate that it's charging, but nothing happens. So I'm suspecting something is wrong with the cell right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop it open. To grab my screwdrivers and then go ahead and pop it open while being super careful. Yeah, so this side is open, and this side too. I'm going to flip it over to open this other side. Yeah, and then here too. Right, so once it's all nice and open, just gonna use this screwdriver to pry, while being careful not to puncture the actual cell inside. So I'm just gonna drop this aside, and then I've got, oh, okay, here we go. Aha, we have a culprit right here. Can you see the battery terminal here has gotten separated from the PCB? Can you see that? So we have our, this part of this terminal is connected to the PCB, and then here it's this has cut, so there is no connection between the battery and the PCB. So that's why the battery is not charging, and that's why the battery is not powering the drone. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my multimeter. So now I have my multimeter here. I'll set it to the DC voltage setting. Right, so I'm just going to power on the light so we can see that clearly. So I'm just going to pop this aside. Hopefully you can see the reading right there. And then we're going to test to see what voltage we're getting from this terminal of the battery. Can you see that? So the battery has got some charge there. It's a 3.7 volt DC battery, and we're getting a voltage of 3.5. So which shows the cell is still fine. It's just that the terminal to the PCB has gotten disconnected. So I'm just going to go ahead and solder this back onto the PCB and see what happens. To proceed, I've got my PCB holder here with the crocodile clips. However, since this is a fragile cell, I can't just use the mouth of the crocodile clip to grip straight onto this, otherwise it can puncture the cell. So I'm just going to go ahead and use some tissue to cushion the grip of the crocodile clip on the battery. So I'm just gonna fold this. Okay, so now I think we should be okay. Just gonna align this properly. Now that that's nicely in place, just gonna take my soldering gun. Okay, right, I would like to believe that it's all nice and soldered. Just gonna try again to melt this further. I think it's all nice and good. So now we're done with the soldering. It's nice and snug. And I've got my multimeter right here. Test the terminal voltage. But now to do this, I will not just place the terminals of the multimeter on the terminals of the battery, but rather on the PCB. So here we go. So 3.3, okay. So the open circuit voltage we got was 3.5, and now we're getting 3.3. It's looking good. Now, just going to put the battery back into the casing. Just going to release this clamp, and then here we go. Right, so see, the battery is nice and clean. The clamp from the crocodile clip didn't damage the cell. So now I'm just going to position this, slot this right in. Now I'm going to cover it up with this. Right, so all these 4 clips are well seated. Now, moment of truth. Just going to connect our USB in, and then I'm just going to power on. Wow, and here we go. So we have our battery is now working because we've reconnected the terminal of the battery to the PCB board, so our battery will charge, and I'm sure our drone will power on. So because we still have some juice around 3.3 volts, I'm just gonna take this out and then just slot the battery right into the drone. So we have our drone right here. Just gonna flip it over, right, and then this battery just goes right in there. All right, and then we're gonna power on. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, and here we go. Our drone is all powered on. So the battery is on. I need to power off so that it will sync. So it's off. When I power the controller on again, it will now sync, and both lights will be steady and not blinking. So I'm just gonna hold. See, it's now connected. So the drone is now connected to the remote controller. So we have a working drone, and we can go now and try it and see how it flies. So now we're going for a little test. Power on the drone. So it's blinking, waiting to pair with the remote controller. Just go ahead and power on the remote controller. Yes, so it's all paired. And now we can do a static test. Are you working? So that's it. Our E99 is back and fully working. Let me know what you think. Did this help you solve your drone problem? Did this help you fix your drone? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and follow for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.